Hey YouTube, and welcome to Berry Berry Berry. Berry is a clicker style game, but it's first person, involves a lot of fruits, and from what I hear, might be some horror-esque elements. I don't know too much. I watched a demo way back when, but that's about it. So let's just hop in. I don't like that you start at 0. 2. E to pick up berries and objects, left mouse to throw, and right mouse to drop. Hold on. Okay, much better. Put a berry in the hole, pick up the coin, repeat until bedtime. Alright. Thanks. Have your marker. Oh, I can take your sign. Hold on. Put your sign in the hole. I think my hole's too small. Can I put the gnome in the hole? Can't pick up the gnome. Hold on, your sign's in the way now. Okay, yeah, the sun is the timer. I guess for the moment. Oh! Go to bed and bank your money. You don't want to stay up too late. Alright. Guess that's all I got is $4. Hello, piggy. We have one bear, buddy. Movable hole 50. Okay, yeah, so like an idle game, you got a idle? Yes. An idle clicker. You have a restart where you get a berry growth speed increase. Sledgehammer. Gold. I presume golden are worth more. 50k though, jeez. I mean, I'm sure it'll be easy, no problem, but later on. Flower to a bush. Star key to happiness. Day length would probably help. So we have 1 minute a day. Got it. Suck up and shoot out multiple. I need that. Pick up nearby coins automatically. 500 for that. That would be nice too. Star wand to upgrade berry buddies. Pop gun to break star orbs. Berry choose to customize which berries grow from a plant. Trampoline, bounce things towards the hole. Orb generator creates star orbs from berries but the hole. Auto star orb popper. Dibble. Berry blitz increases growth rate for a short duration. Multiplier and berry fountain. Significantly increases the hole size and launches all berries towards it. Okay. It's time to wake up, samurai. Right. So you can hold down E to pick up coins. Alright. I guess we're just gonna sit here for a moment and just have Star Buddy there help us make some berry money. Oh. Oh. There we go. Little slippery. Oh, never mind. Apparently our Star Buddy is not solid. Oh. Hello, pig. I wish to save my money. Oh. Oh, my bad. Lit up ones I can afford. Okay, so Berry Buddy. Or we can get a Star Orb Generator. I guess the Berry Buddy for now? Buddy! We got a Blueberry Buddy. Check Sunny Sunbeams for remaining daytime. Hello, Berry Buddy. So you just generate more berries for me, I see. Gotcha. The hole grows larger. Oh, it is larger. Alright. Larger hole makes it easier to get. Oh, you scared me, Berry Buddy. See? It is a horror game. Oh. Oh, you're creepy at night. Okay. Creepy man. 15. I think we're gonna get the vacuum. Save up for that. So I'll just speed through some of these days that are just me getting money. Alright, we're on the 8th day. I bought the Star Wand, which we can use to upgrade our Berry Buddies, but we need 3 stars. And I have 2. So I guess for the moment we just kind of keep sucking up berries. Great job. Alright, we are on the 9th day. I unlocked the ability to get stars. What is the sound effect? And I have the wand. The sound effect reminds me of Spyro. So let's take our wand and I guess Bapadude? Hey, oh, he's a raspberry. Adorable. Alright, so now we got a raspberry. I presume they're worth more. If not, I'd be upset. Golden. Give me the golden. And there's a raspberry. Hold on, see how much a raspberry is worth. Alright, 2 raspberries. How much we got? About 6. Ooh, golden raspberry. Ooh, couple of nickels. No, that's a dime? I think that was a dime. Alright. Okay, so the top left tells us we got 1 blueberry, 1 raspberry. Sledgehammer's coming up soon. So is another Berry Buddy, though. I think for now we're gonna try the movable hole. What did that unlock? Whole movement speed. Whole movement range. Alright, how do I move my hole? Q for the destination. Alright. I've consumed a rock. And we can upgrade our buddy. Boom! Alright, now we're just getting raspberries. Also did it. Okay, so it gets a little bit more range when I consumed a gnome. No! I love gnomes. A little bit more range every time it gets a fruit in it. Wait. Ah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go a couple more days, see about what I can get upgrade-wise, cash and all that. And be back, I guess. Right, Peaky? Yeah. I don't like you either. What the heck? Mr. Hole, why are you approaching me? I'm supposed to be moving at night. Ooh, I'm being haunted by a hole. Bad hole. Alright. Well, now I know I'm being haunted by my hole. Weird sense. But, ooh. Now we're gonna get the sledgehammer. Good for smashing stuff. Chainsaw. We can upgrade the sledgehammer. Blend up berries to make smoothies. Break walls faster. Okay. I've also upgraded my raspberries. Got another blueberry and turned them into strawberries. And we have an upgrade ready. You. There we go. So in a second, let's grab those. Grab the hammer. Oh. I didn't mean to throw that, but okay. What's going on back here? What are we, on a TV studio? Alright, maybe I'll just spend the day breaking walls? Hello? What's this? Why is there... Pillar, what's up there? Ha! Gotcha. Why is there a sensor bar? Hold on. I missed out so much money. So much money I could have got. That's fine. Go away, hole. I also lost my sledgehammer. Don't know where that went. What is back there? Why are you all pixely? What is... Why do we have a sensor star? Always add first, -1, reset, +2. You? I don't know what you're about. I need more time in my day. Alright, so we got some weird sensor star I gotta grab at some point. Figure out what that's about. Something to do with the radio. Getting some money, though. Starting to get some money. I need to get more stars, though. Oh, there's another sensor star. With blueberries? Do I need blueberries? I can't afford a new guy until I get $1,000. Hopefully strawberries will do. Berry blitz. Whole range. Is that like how much it starts with? I presume? Because it refills, so I'm gonna guess that. Yeah, I need to get 250 for the day length. Alright. Let's take a look at that blueberry one. Hi. Here, give me that raspberry. Go over there. Oh! Give me more fruits. Nope. Oh, yes. I'm gonna guess I have to redo the day. Mr. Music's still playing. Mr. Music? How about the radio? Why are we giving weird names to our things? Come on, man. I mean, it's bad enough we have a strawberry named Beef. Beef, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably my favorite one. Just because your name's Beef. Set?
To whom it may concern. How do
On.
you start one of these?
Nope, you're still
My
talking.
name is Donna Bellinger, and I know what happened to Barry Pomeroy.
Great. Do you not have... Okay, it does pause. Do you not have subtitles? Hey. Oh. Okay then. I can afford a buddy upgrade. Black Star number 1. Also, I got the automatic pickup range. At least the first rank. Oh yeah, that's nice. So that just leaves this blurry one, which are you Black Star or are you a Pixel Star? Always add first. I don't know what that means. Like what you mean by that. Oh, I just realized the bed has eyes too. Why does everything have eyes? Piggy. Yeah, okay. Alright. Day 30 update. It's just been money. I did get a few upgrades. We got a couple plums. I have the berry fountain ability now. In you go. Otherwise, we've been mostly just, like I said, grinding out the cash and... Oops, trying to get these stars. Shoot that way. If I can get these, golden plums. Those are worth a good chunk of money. I think it's like 100. Need to upgrade my strawberry boy though. He's not slacking. He's just not as financially beneficial. Double star. Okay, we can upgrade someone. I think I saw a green star. Oops. Or I got a green star earlier. I don't know how many that was worth. 10 maybe. 700 bucks though is not bad. I'm gonna save the fountain because it's supposed to draw all fruits in to make the hole wider. I'm actually gonna wait to use that until I have the blitz, which looks like time does freeze for that also. But for now, let's increase our day length a little more. What are you again? The blitz growth, right? Let's spend our 31st day, well, first, where are you? There you are, my buddy. Mr. Brasco. Alright, so we got the tape here. A, C, D, E, F, G, H. B, I, pool T. E, I, Q, T? Oh, I'm a genius, because it's a Q for pool. I have the internet. I have a trash can. Maybe correction bin. Okay, so that needs all 7. Donna, please disregard the previous email. It was sent to the wrong recipient by mistake. I apologize for the confusion. Richard, Public Education Broadcast. Barry, you ultimately have the final say in how we run the production. If this is what you think you want, if this is what you think, we'll right the ship. We support your recommendation. If there's anything else you'll need during the transition, don't hesitate to reach out. Hello, Piggy. Big color, small town, Miss Rainbow's berry patch takes root. Oh, this is... If you've driven past the old Paulson Cannery lately and noticed a splash of pastel paint and oversized fruit props, you're not imagining things. Halloway is officially home to a nationally syndicated children's show. Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch, created by local writer-performer Donna Bellinger, is currently being filmed right here in town. And while its journey may have been without bumps, excitement is still very much in the air. I still can't believe we're doing this in Halloway, Bellinger said during our visit to the set. I've been wanting to create this show for so long, and I'm beyond excited to bring my vision to life and be able to reach and teach children all over the country. To be able to do it right here in Halloway, it's perfect. The show follows Ms. Rainbow, voiced by Bellinger herself, as she tends a cheerful berry garden alongside puppet companions. A mix of live action and stop-motion animation techniques, Berry Patch focuses on pointed life lessons with a moral each episode. Local residents have been quick to notice the production's presence, and with many Halloweens enjoying the attention for our small beloved community. Despite the enthusiasm, Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch has faced early challenges. Since its debut, some parents have voiced concerns for the show's tone can feel unsettling for young viewers. I don't think it's scary on purpose, Bellinger said, but I don't talk down to kids. Sometimes learning is uncomfortable. Sometimes things feel strange before they feel safe. Rating for the first block of episodes has been uneven, and industry sources confirm the production is operating at a tight budget. Sets are reused creatively, episodes are shot quickly, and Bellinger admits she often stays late to make sure everything is just right. Asked about the criticism, Bellinger paused before answering. I listen, she said, but I also trust my instincts. This show means something to me, and I think, in time, it'll mean something to the kids who stick with it. It's exciting, Bellinger admits. Even if the show is finding its footing, the fact it's happening here in Halloway feels special. This is Barry's... Okay, so it sounds like play, TV. I presume it's related. Barry Pomeroy, a prolific and award-winning producer for hit nationally syndicated children's shows such as Sunnytime Shop and The Blanket Fort, has been reported missing, according to local authorities. Recently, Pomeroy has been working in the small town of Halloway, Michigan, producing a new series, Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch. Pomeroy, 42, was last seen at the Starshine Studios lot late Friday evening. Creator and lead actress for Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch, Donna Bellinger, confirms he had stayed after hours to review archived footage and finalize materials for an upcoming episode. His car was discovered Saturday morning in the studio parking structure, but Pomeroy was not present. Mr. Pomeroy's disappearance is being treated as a missing persons case, said Detective Alan Oritz. At this time, we are urging everyone with potential information to contact the city's missing persons unit. As of press time, production on Ms. Rainbow's Berry Patch continues, though reruns are scheduled for the coming weeks. We will update the story as new details emerge. Watch my hole, it's getting closer. Award-winning television producer reported missing April 16, 1966. I'll read these in post and put it in later because I have a hole approaching me. BIQT. My favorite. Perfect ratios, half blueberries, 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. Interesting. Hole? Is there any money hole? Ooh, there is some money. Alright. Interesting. I wish we had a little more time to read that. I don't know. Does the hole... Can the hole get us in there? I didn't even look to see if it was grass or if it's stone. Oh, hey, 1 second. All right. Fruits. And then... Fountain. Oh, the hole grew way larger. Oh, look at that star. How much are you worth? 10. Alright, day 40. I just increased the day's length a bit longer. Honestly, mostly just been, collecting stars and slowly moving the hole around to clean this place out. Kinda satisfying in its own way. Also, sniping stars with stars. I missed. Good job, me. You did fantastic. Boasting about something you can't do. Trick shot. Alright. You know what? We're gonna do a rewind. We'll try it. See how quickly it takes me to get back. This was about an hour's worth of gameplay. Probably gonna chop out a lot of it. So we'll see what rewinding does, how fast we get back to day, what are we on, 43? Something like that. Let's go back. Be kind. Rewind. Oh no, our days stay. Our days stay. No. Two. Well, that doesn't match up. I was thinking maybe it's hit the numbers, but then you can't get to 4. Ah, -1 to get to 4. Ooh. Right, okay, so you go to 4, then subtract to get to 2, then add back up to get to 4, then subtract to get to 1, then you add up to get to 5, but then subtract to get back to 4. Okay. So I was on the right path. Nice. That doesn't do much for us in here. Ooh, tape. Hello.
I entered the building and disabled the security system.
Hold on.
I entered the building and disabled the security system. We've had recent issues with our passwords being shared and figured it would be a plausible explanation for a break-in.
Okay. What, if anything, did that uncensor? Coffee pot? Did that uncensor anything? Oh, maybe it was just that tape. It could just been that tape. Hey, you need a floppy in you. Okay. Alright, day 61. We got the Bibble. Oh. And I can just float. So what is this? Ooh, looks like... What, do we need every fruit? That's what it looks like. Go over there. Okay, apple, strawberry, kiwi. I mean, that's what I presume if it's this. Oh, golden. Golden pillars. Pillarmen. JoJo reference. Nice. Bye-bye, tree. $200 we can afford. Ooh, what comes after pear? All right, hold on. We got the bibble to float around. I gotta get these big ones at least. Bonk. Alright, so you trailers? I guess I can just kind of look around, see if there's any... No! Oh, and the bibble ends. Alright, so the gold, that's why we need a better golden fruit ratios to fill out that one. So I guess I could do that with what we have. Getting the new blueberry guy would help. Just because then we can slowly progress through with him. And then any other random we get with the plant. Alright, we're doing a special day 69 because, haha, funny number. I got the auto popper for these things, and I love it. 90k well spent. Now... Alright, new peach buddy. I think we need 400 to upgrade it again. Little blueberry boy. Let's get you a couple upgrades. I didn't get the golden blueberry yet, but we did get a couple others. And I now understand that that's why you can, you have the upgrade to choose what the plant grows. In fact, I think I need... Oh no, that's peach. Oh, that's peach too. Gather up all these. Like, we're making some very good money here. I haven't found any more things, secrets yet, so we're just gonna keep looking. Grind away the day. Here, take this tree. Alright, go back and get that tree. I also got the fountain upgrade so that it will... It has a lower cooldown. We're making 5 figures easy every day. The only issue is now I need almost 6 figures. A couple coins over here, a couple coins over here. Don't fall in the hole. I figure falling in the hole is bad, right? That's why it's chasing me at night. I could rewind. That'll give me 1.5 berry speed, but then I gotta go back through all this again. So how about instead, let's upgrade to the bush. Ooh, a tree. Praise be. Hey, I got a question. No. Okay. Oh, hey, hold on. I have a new This is a studio-wide email. We have once again reset the passcodes as we've noticed multiple infractions from staff allowing friends, family, visitors into the building after hours. Reminder, this is not allowed and puts unnecessary risk on the studio and all of us who work here. I get everyone in town is excited about the show, but any studio tours must be scheduled ahead of time. No exceptions. Do not tell anyone that isn't a studio employee. the new passcode, and even then, they will receive this email as well. So they shouldn't even have to ask to begin with. New security code 42414. Please let this be the last time I have to send an email about this subject. Which happens to be... Alright. Mr. Hammer, you're beautiful. Oh, there's a home. I'm about to become a home wrecker, aren't I? But not in that sense. So, Darwin? Like the awards? Mailboxes? Let's do a little float. See if there's anything immediate. I guess send it over here. So we need to have the best smoothie, I think, in there, which means we need the chainsaw. Let's see a cassette immediately, but I'm sure there is. I'm just not noticing it. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Hey. Ugh. The blitz really helps with that. That's a pink coin. Oh my god, that was like 50k. Or 100. Doesn't matter. It was a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna grab these, because, yeah, I got my thing done for the day. Banana, what are you doing? Donna, I understand the frustrations. I truly do. Nobody besides herself wants to see this show succeed more than I do. I believe we can make Berry Patch the household name hit it deserves to be. But to do so, we have to be realistic. We need to make practical, rational changes to production to lower the cost. I know, you've been rehearsing the same conversation over and over. I understand you have a vision for this show. You've put your entire self into it. But this isn't my first rodeo. I've seen many productions just like ours go under because they refuse to make even the smallest of compromises. Your vision is what makes this show special. But we have to listen to the audience criticism and network heads that allow us to make this. No money equals no berry patch. It's that simple. With that said, there are some places I think we can improve. 1. Budget. The stop motion animations is too expensive. Does Miss Rainbow need to be animated that way? Can we get a live actor? Costume? Puppet? There's concerns the jittery nature of her movement is off-putting to some viewers. This is the tip of the iceberg in terms of budget, but we can discuss those specifics later. We're still receiving parent complaints that the show is too scary. Do the humans have to become the props to learn their lessons? It seems a bit too unsettling for our audience. Can we find a way to still teach the moral without implying they're stuck like that? Also, there's a receipt here. Smooth Moves Cafe, 189 Darwin Road, Suite 7. Wait, 4/12/1996. Alright, it took me a hot moment, but me and Mr. Chainsaw, we're gonna have a good time. Great job, Mr. Chainsaw. Now I gotta somehow collect all of this. Alright, so I have 3 right now that or 3 of the black stars. Oh, I guess pineapple? Oh no, it's Peach. Peach, come here. There you go, buddy. We have 1 we have to wait for taxi over there. 1 where we have to do something with pins. And then 1 just back there. I'm not too sure about that one. Now, this is circle, square, triangle. Okay, so it's the amount of pins, and then hit the blue to submit. Circle, square, triangle. Sorry, hold on. Yellow circle, red square, blue triangle. Haha! Nightmare. Oh my goodness, it's huge! How much are you worth? 300? Holy crap. Oh. Hold on. You have to use the whole after night to discover the squares. Or the images. Oh, hold on. I can't fly during this. So we have 1 square. Link to the other red lines. What do you got? Anything on this one? No, use the corner. 1 circle. 1, 1. One circle, one square. One circle, one square, one triangle. There might be more under the car or something I just can't see. Alright. I'll come back to you. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the square. One, two, three. 3 for the blue, for the circle. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only 6 of the squares. So 3, 6, 7. No? I messed one of these up. Oh. I forgot to include the red one that's in it. 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, I got all the gnomes. What do you do? Disc. Oops. Sandbox.exe. We're gonna hold off on that just for a moment. For heap and mess, I got them all. And another black star. Ooh, with a tape.
This is my confession.
Does it? Just your confession? Okay. Alright, let's see what... Actually, hold on. We do have more. Authorities investigate possible arson after Starshine Studio fire. Wednesday, April 24th, 1996. Authorities have investigated the possibility that last week's Starshine Studio fire may have been intentionally set, following preliminary findings at the scene. The blaze, which broke out shortly after 11:30 p.m. Tuesday, caused extensive damage to the majority of the studio's interior. Fire crews were able to prevent the flames from spreading to nearby structures, and no injuries were reported. However, investigators now say the fire's origin and burn pattern have raised concerns. There are indicators that suggest the fire did not start accidentally, said Fire Chief Mark Rustwick during a Wednesday afternoon briefing. We're not prepared to make any conclusions at this time, but we are treating this as a potential arson case. Starshine Studio, a soundstage and production building in South Holloway, has recently been the site of local television production Ms. Rainbow's Berry Patch, a children's educational TV show. The building's east wing, which housed offices, tape storage, and the soundstage, sustained the most severe damage. The fire occurred just 1 week after the disappearance of Barry Pomeroy, an award-winning producer connected to the project, as well as the acclaimed series Sunny Times Shop and The Blanket Fort. As in this post, no new details has emerged about the whereabouts of Pomeroy. Law enforcement officials would not comment on whether the two incidents are connected. We are aware of the timing, said Detective Alan Oritz. At this stage, we're exploring all possible angles. Among the destroyed areas were tape archives and post-production facilities. Despite the extensive damage, the one VHS tape was found in what appears to be pristine condition, Oritz said. It was located in an area that otherwise sustained heavy fire and smoke exposure. Oritz cautioned against drawing conclusions. Media degrades differently depending on storage conditions, he explained. There are a number of Bennigan explanations for why the item like that might survive. The tape, which had no visible external damage, had been logged into evidence and will be sent to an external lab for analysis. At this stage, we're treating it as a potential piece of evidence, nothing more, Oritz said. Given the circumstances, it could also be a prank, or something planted after the fact. When asked whether the tape could be connected to Barry Pomeroy's disappearance, Oritz declined the speculation. This doesn't feel like bad luck anymore, said one resident who lives near the studio. First a man vanishes, then the building burns. Somebody wants something gone. As the investigation continues, the once colorful studio now sits blackened and cordoned off. An uneasy symbol of something unearthed in Holloway. Right, Biggie? Right, Gnome? Police investigation string of disappearances, Thursday, August 7th, 1997. Holloway authorities That scared me. I'm gonna finish reading this first. Holloway authorities are investigating a growing number of missing persons cases that appear to be connected by a disturbing common detail: a single VHS tape recovered from the recent Starshine Studio fire. According to the police, at least 11 individuals reported missing over the past year and a half were last seen in locations where the same tape was reportedly found inside a VCR. The tape, identified as the locally produced children's program Miss Rainbow Berry's Patch, had previously been logged into evidence after being recovered intact from the burned-out studio building. Raising additional questions, missing individuals shared occupations associated with children, including a librarian, daycare worker, and most recently, a kindergarten teacher. Detective Alan Oritz, who was overseeing the investigation, said the pattern had prompted serious concern, though he urged the public to remain calm. At this point, we believe the tape may be serving as a calling card, Oritz said, that suggests an individual, or possibly a group, attempting to link these incidents together. Complicating the investigation is the fact that the tape itself is no longer in police custody. Oritz confirmed that the VHS cassette went missing from evidence lockup less than 24 hours after it was removed from the studio fire site. An internal review came up inconclusive as to how the tape was accessed and by whom. We're treating this as a security failure, Ort said. There's no indication at this time that the tape was mishandled intentionally by department staff, but we have tightened our procedures so this will never happen again. As to how the tape continues to elude police hands, Orts explained, in every instance so far, the tape was reported present by whoever discovered the scene. We rely on witnesses to tell us what they saw. When our personnel arrive, it's gone. That's the gap. That's the gap we're focusing on. That tells us the removal likely occurs in the window between first discovery and when our officers arrive. In each of the recent disappearances, investigators found no signs of forced entry or struggle. The only consistent element was the presence of Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch tape already loaded in the VCR. Or it's stressed that this does not mean the show itself is responsible. This is not about the content of a children's program, he said. Physical objects are often used to symbolize symbolically in crimes. We've seen it before. When the case gets this much national attention, it's not unusual to see copycat behavior. While authorities say this is no indication of imminent danger to the general public, police are asking residents to remain alert. Or it's encouraged anyone who finds tapes, recordings, or promotional material related to Miss Berry Patch to contact police immediately. Sorry, Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch. If you find what you believe to be that tape, or anything tied to the production, do not play it. Or it said, it is some kind of a warning, some kind of calling card. Your safety may be at risk. Report it immediately. As the investigation continues, authorities say their focus remains on establishing a timeline, identifying who had and continues to have access to the tape, and determining whether the disappearances are the work of a single offender or something more coordinated. Anyone with information related to the missing persons case, the VHS tape, or Ms. Rainbow's Berry Patch is urged to contact the Holloway Police Department. Dear Miss Spellinger, I want to personally thank you for taking the time to speak with us regarding the note you discovered at Starshine Studio. Your cooperation is extremely helpful as we continue our investigation into Barry Pomeroy's disappearance. I also need to ask again that you refrain from discussing this matter with the media or posting about it publicly. Cases of this nature tend to pique the public interest, and any disclosure of the note's contents or your discovery could inadvertently place Mr. Pomeroy in greater danger or compromise the investigation. Your assistance and discretion are greatly appreciated. If you notice anything else unusual or receive any further communications related to this matter, please contact me directly at this email or my direct line. Thank again for your cooperation. Sincerely, Officer Marlene Simmons, Holloway Police Department. You still there? Still there. What's this? You're not there? Hey, gnomes. Oh. Well, I guess we're here now. I can live with this. Oh! 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 Oh, they're multiplying. Oh! 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 Oh. I'm going to drown in gnomes now. Oh! No, wait, they're spawning below me. Nope, never mind. Gnome, gnome, gnome. Great. Ending 1. Oh, gnome! Secret. Come back. No, wait. Come back. Come back, scary flower. Oh no. That's fine, it's falling around. Okay. Okay. Did that give me the rest of the sensor? No, it gave me some of the sensors, but not all the sensors. Still got one.
I am quite the horticulturist, or at least I like to think so.
Seems like we'll be wrapping up early today, but I'll be around after. I have some finances I need to look over. If you're not busy, I'd love to chat face to face. I want you to know that this doesn't mark the end of our working partner relationship, and we'd love to keep you on board through this transitionary period. Please, Donna, understand that this is what is best for Berry Patch. Bringing in Pauline Summers as Miss Rainbow will help bring so many more eyes onto the show and give it a fighting chance in the ratings. I know the list of changes coming next season seems extensive, and they are. But I feel the true spirit of the show will still be intact. This is how you make your vision survive and last for years to come, even if it's hard to swallow in the now. We can discuss the details tonight in person. I know you're unhappy. I know you're angry. At me. At the network heads. I get it. But this isn't the end for you or your career. We want you here at Sunshine Studios, just not as the showrunner for Berry Patch anymore. I've worked with you long enough to know, and at the risk of crossing a personal boundary, you can have a fiery temper at times. I just urge you, this isn't the time to burn bridges. For what it's worth, I'm also in hot water with the network over this. Looks like we're both in the same hole, for the foreseeable. Are we, Barry? Are we both in the same hole? Wow, so shiny. Alright. Time to unlock that star door. Ooh, big key. I'm coming, Mario. Don't worry, Mario. I'ma save you from the star door. Yeet. Nice. It is Mario. You, ha, ho, hoi. Ooh, I don't like that. Hello.
And this is where we're at. I'm recording this in my office. And I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time and doing what with who. And I don't think they believe me anymore. Maybe I'm not as good of an actor as I thought. Or maybe I'm more comfortable playing Miss Rainbow than I am Donna Bellinger. I don't think I'm digging myself out of this hole.
I wasn't expecting Blue's Clues, but let's go.
Hi there, little sprouts. Welcome to lesson time. Today, Miss Rainbow wants to talk about something very important. Something shiny. Can you guess what it is? That's right. Money!
Oh.
Money can buy toys and snacks and big buildings with bright lights. But money can't buy happiness.
Wrong.
Happiness grows on the inside, like a berry on a vine. And if you pull too hard, well, the vine snaps. Some people forget that. They start counting coins instead of counting smiles. They look at numbers and bottom lines instead of all the good they could do in the world. And sometimes they decide that if something doesn't make enough, it doesn't deserve to grow anymore. But gardens don't work that way. You don't rip out the roots because the harvest was modest. Because when greed gets hungry, it doesn't stop eating. And when it's done, there's nothing left but vacant worlds, vacant people. Just take a look at our new friend, Sprouts. What did they do? They destroyed our beautiful garden with their insatiable desire for more, more, more. Never content. Always more. Well, if they want to be a greedy little piggy, I can make that happen. So remember, little sprouts, happiness isn't something you buy. It's something we nurture together.
But I bought this game, and this game makes me happy because I get to play a game. Thus money bought me happiness. Hi, Piggy. Am I the piggy now? Neat. Ending B. Nice. Oink. Oink oink. Oink oink oink. Now how do I get you uncensored? What do you think? Well, right. He deserved it. No one will find you. Burn. Bedtime for Barry. Rot. He deserved it. Suffer. Rot. Burn. He deserved it. Pomeroy is dead. No one will miss you. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Oh, that's how.
He deserved it. Barry.
Hold on. We're gonna listen to them all. Because these get,
To whom it may concern. How do you start one of these? My name is Donna Bellinger, and I know what happened to Barry Pomeroy. This is my confession. Barry was my producer on Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch, the show I created and star in. The show was in trouble, financially and critically. I saw the writing on the wall, heard the rumblings from the studio. I knew I was on the chopping block. On Friday, April 12th, we had a short shooting day, and the rest of the crew was leaving early. Barry reached out to me via email that morning about staying later to talk about things. He knew that I already knew what the meeting was about. He wanted to have a face-to-face, so I began planning.
Oh, hi.
We wrapped around 2:30 p.m. I told Barry I had to run a few errands, but I'd be back later to chat. I drove my car out of the studio parking lot around 3 p.m. I drove to my usual smoothie shop and parked in the paid lot nearby, making sure I kept the receipts for my alibi. Shortly after, I took a taxi back to the studio, dropping me off a few blocks away in case anyone saw me. I entered the building and disabled the security system. We've had recent issues with our passwords being shared and figured it would be a plausible explanation for a break-in. I am quite the horticulturist, or at least I like to think so. Inside my office, hidden in the back, is an Atropa belladonna, more commonly known as deadly nightshade. Ingesting even a single berry. Why am I explaining this to you? It's in the name. I poisoned Barry's coffee. It was quicker than I thought it'd be. His mug clattered to the floor as he collapsed. We have an old orchestra pit below the soundstage we repurposed for the puppeteers and prop storage, so I dragged Barry over, lifted the trap door, and scooted him in. I figured I had a few days tops before someone found him, so I tossed in a few more props, some gnomes, flamingos, that sort of thing, to cover him a bit. That was about where my original plans ended. I paced around the office before an idea struck me. I fabricated a ransom note. Surely that would lead the police away from the studio pit, at least long enough for me to figure out a long-term plan. I walked the 3 miles to where my car was parked and drove back to the studio. That's when I contacted the police. I explained I had just returned to the studio to find the ransom note, and Barry nowhere to be found. And this is where we're at. I'm recording this in my office, and I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time and doing what with who. And I don't think they believe me anymore. Maybe I'm not as good of an actor as I thought. Or maybe I'm more comfortable playing Miss Rainbow than I am Donna Bellinger. I don't think I'm digging myself out of this hole. He deserved it. Barry deserved it. He wanted to sanitize my show, burn away my fingerprint from my own creation. The show would go on like I never existed. A rewrite? A recasting of history, reality. No. I'm the director of this story, and I haven't called cut yet. I'm going to bury under the scorched remains of this place. And no matter how deep you dig, you'll never find him. I'll make sure of it.
Big who? Oh. Berry. Oh, hey. Barry. How you doing down here? Gnomes. Lead me to 'em, my gnome army. You could have done a little better at burying him, maybe like in the ground, instead of just covering him in grass. Yeah.
Hello, little sprout.
Hello.
Today, I want to talk to you about something very important.
I will blow you with my
It's
vacuum again.
called truth.
Oh, I like the truth.
But it seems like you already know the truth.
Yeah.
I used to make this show because I wanted to teach kindness. I wanted to help kids grow strong roots. But then, the studio decided my roots weren't exciting enough. They wanted bigger flowers, louder colors, someone more recognizable. They told me it was just business. I gave them everything I had. Songs, lessons, years of my life. Barry said it wasn't personal. It was the studio's decision after all. He lied. It was Barry's idea all along. He promised me I'd still belong here in the world I created. My world, not his. He has his other worlds. Popular, successful, critically acclaimed. His legacy was intact. His future secure. But what about mine? Barry took my garden and handed it to someone else. He buried my work. He buried me. He stopped me from teaching the children how to grow. So instead, I taught Barry Pomeroy how to rot. So here we are, where nobody will ever find us. In this world of my making. No producers, no studio heads, no financial reports. I make the rules here. But I can't do this alone. I need actors, characters, friends. You watched my tape. And now you're here to help create my vision for a brighter, sunnier world forever. Now, let's get out of this dark hole. What do you say?
Hit it. Yeah, we'll make this work. No? Rip and tear. Never mind, we're going lollipop chainsaw. So, there we are. We're a group of newfound friends, seeing each other's real faces for the first time. And that damned tape. We talked about telling someone, the police, Barry's family, a psychiatrist. But we knew they wouldn't believe us. As for the tape, we tried burning it. Should have known that wouldn't do it. Took a hammer to it. Even a chainsaw. Nothing worked. So we dug a hole. A deep, deep hole. And we buried it where no one would ever find it. Seemed fitting. We still keep in touch, even outside of our trauma support group sessions. It's nice having new friends. Our counselor talked about the healing benefits of a relaxing hobby. Something you can really put your mind into. She recommended gardening. Oh, you're still alive down there, little buddy? Oh. Well, it's still making money. Even if it is filling my world with blackberry. Well, it seems, got the approaches. Got the approaches. Oh. Yatta! Nice.